Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, most welcome guests. The market is going crazy today. It's awesome. It's up 200 points. I'm going to talk about a venture that I'm starting, and this is a pitch to investors. So here it starts. Thank you for having me here today. I'm going to talk to you about agency mortgage-backed securities. Agency mortgage-backed securities are poised to perform a 30% annualized return over the next 4 to 5 years. 30% annualized return over the next 4 to 5 years. Thanks to the Fed and quantitative easing, mortgage rates are at all-time lows. The result of mortgage rates being at all-time lows is that there has been a huge refinancing wave over the past 5 to 6 years. This refinancing wave has resulted in over 70% of mortgages originated prior to 2007 refinancing. That's almost $1.2 trillion in housing value. So given that the refinancing wave has started to take place, or that is, the refinancing wave is starting to come to an end. And there are two distinct time periods in history where we can go back and look at the two credit cycles that have happened in the past 25 years. What I'm going to tell you about is how these two credit cycles have played out and how this third credit cycle is now starting to unfold and how we're going to be able to take advantage of this. The first credit cycle, number one, was in the 1980s, late 1980s. Mortgage rates were in the throes of the savings and loan crisis. Mortgage rates were in the mid-teens to high teens at this point. What happened was student savings and loans started to become distressed. The economy started to fall into recession. And as a result, the Federal Reserve came in and started to lower interest rates, in effect flooding the economy with easy money. Right? When they do this, mortgage rates start to decrease. As mortgage rates decrease, individuals who have mortgages, who had a mortgage at 15%, go in and say, oh, mortgage rates are now at 8%, 7%. I'm going to refinance my mortgage to take advantage of low interest rates. What happens is this refinancing wave that takes place results in everybody with lower mortgage rates. And as the economy starts to pick up, which it did in 1994, the Federal Reserve starts to raise interest rates. Agency mortgage-backed securities perform exceptionally well, phenomenally well, when mortgage rates increase. So since 1994 through to 2000, mortgage rates increased. They went from 7% all the way up until 10% approximately, 8-9%. Agency mortgage-backed securities performed as a portfolio 25% annualized from 1994 to 2000. Now, you can see the cycle. This is a full cycle at this point. What has happened is from 1988, mortgage rates go down. 1993, they're at a bottom. Now they've come up through 2000. Now we start the second cycle. The second cycle was predicated by the dot-com bubble. The dot-com bubble bursts, shifting the economy into recession. At that point, the Fed comes in again and says, oh, we need to flood the system with loose money, with easy money. Easy money comes in, mortgage rates decrease. Mortgage rates come from 10% at the highs all the way down to 6.5% around 2003. At this point, another refinancing wave has taken place because you're going from 10% to 6.5%. Everybody takes advantage. They refinance their mortgage. And again, 2003 comes around, the economy turns a corner, mortgage rates start to rise. The Fed starts to taper what they're doing. Mortgage rates start to rise. At that point, agency mortgage-backed securities from 2003 all the way through to 2008 performed phenomenally well, 22% return, annualized return. The third credit cycle, so now we've gone from 88 to 93, back up to 2000. Now we're down to 2004. Now from late 2003, 2004, now we're back up, 2007, 2008. The economy has started to perform well again. Mortgage rates have started to rise. Agency mortgage-backed securities have performed exceptionally well. At this point, you have another economic catastrophe, right? The financial crisis ensues. At this point, financial crisis ensues, the market crashes, Fed comes to the rescue again. They lower interest rates at this point. And they continue to lower interest rates and take extraordinary measures at this point to get mortgage rates down from a high of 8% to 3.5%. That's where we stand, actually low of 3.25%. That's where we stand today. Mortgage rates are at historical lows. So we can extrapolate what we think is going to happen going forward. So agency mortgage-backed securities, well actually, take a step back. So those are the three credit cycles. I'm starting a fund in the next couple of months, and the investment opportunity that exists is an extraordinary one, because you can look back in history and see exactly what has happened in the past and what we think what will happen in the future. Now, if we leave this room today with everybody not investing in this fund, it will be shame on me, because I will have failed to express the certainty, the valuation opportunity that exists in the market today. This is a slam dunk investment with a structured fund that can't miss. Thank you very much for listening to my pitch.
Thank you, Joseph. 1 minute on the clock to evaluate Joseph's speech, please.
Start.
His recommendation to address fear, planning, focus, and execution.